Hey everybody, welcome to the Drinking J. As you can tell, things look a little different today. Today is supposed to be the big Cinco de Mayo special where I make 3 kinds of margaritas. I had planned this to be a high energy, kind of a big deal episode. But after filming that episode twice, the entire episode twice, and having some major brain farts, for lack of a better word, and technical difficulties on both of those, here I am, sitting practically in the dark in the man cave with no energy left for a high energy episode. So what we're going to do is I'm going to sit here and I am going to make a very simple margarita that anybody can make for their Cinco de Mayo party. You can see this cup right here. I've had me a couple whiskey sours already to kind of calm the nerves. So, by the way, you can get these cups off of thedrinkingj.com. These are 11-ounce tumblers. I'm going to add some larger ones later on, but right now it's just the 11-ounce. Perfect for a small drink. Okay? So let's make a margarita. We're going to build this in our clear shaker. And at its heart, this drink is 3 ingredients. There's a 4th optional ingredient you can add if you'd like, but we're going to build the 3 ingredient version. So this drink starts with tequila. This is Espolón. And to give you some idea how many times I filmed the original episode, this was a brand new bottle when I started. But after making 6 margaritas, 3 each time, there's not much left in there. So, but there's enough to make one more. So we are going to start with 2 ounces of our Espolón tequila. There we go. Now we are going to do 1 ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice. Now I figured something out the other day. These pour spouts, they go perfectly in soda bottles. So my lime juice today is in this old soda bottle with a pour spout on it. And we're going to add 1 ounce of this fresh squeezed lime juice. Okay, so there's our fresh squeezed lime juice. The last thing we're going to add is our orange liqueur. Now, if you're going to substitute something, you can substitute something for this Cointreau, but this makes the best margaritas I've ever tasted. Cointreau is the right balance of sweet and sour for the orange liqueur. So we're going to add 1 ounce of that. And that is your basic 3 ingredients for your margarita. Now, if you want it a little sweeter, give it a little more earthy flavor, you can add this agave nectar. This is just the Walmart brand. There's some fancy ones out there. It gives it a real earthy taste and makes it a little sweeter, but I'm good without that because I really like the tartness of the lime juice. So we're going to add ice to our shaker. Here we go. And we're going to give this a good shake. So, depending on which story you believe, the margarita came about in the late 30s to 40s. There's about 4 different stories of how it came to be. You can go on Wikipedia and read about it, but we're gonna strain this into our coupe glass. Look at there. That's pretty good looking margarita right there. And look at that wash line. Perfect. Just the right amount. Now, I'm going to garnish this with a whole jalapeno. I'm just kidding. Actually, we're going to garnish this with a slice of lime. That seems to be the traditional garnish for a margarita. Garnish it just like that. There you have it, folks. Your simple 3-ingredient margarita. Now let's see what this tastes like. Oh, that's amazing. There is nothing better than a traditional margarita. And there's nothing really easier to make. This and the daiquiri are probably, the true daiquiri are probably the two easiest drinks to make. They're 3 ingredients. You put them in a shaker, put some ice in there, shake them up, and drink them. But yeah, that's good. That's good drink. So Cinco de Mayo. A lot of people mistakenly think Cinco de Mayo is Mexican Independence Day, but that is not the case. Cinco de Mayo commemorates the Mexican victory over the French at the Battle of Puebla. Now, unfortunately, the Mexicans ended up losing that war. They won that battle, but they ended up losing the war. However, they eventually fought and gained their independence. And Mexican Independence Day is actually in September. So Cinco de Mayo is not Mexican Independence Day. Us Americans, we pretty much use it as an excuse to drink margaritas and eat Mexican food. So that's your simple 3-ingredient margarita, little social studies history lesson. I'm not seeing the growth in the channel that I really want to. Stuck right at about 80 subscribers, and I'm not really going up. And the number of views on each video keeps going down. So I'm really trying to figure out what's going on. I'm really trying to figure out what people like. Trying to figure out what people want to watch. And I'm trying to figure out what keeps people hanging around to watch videos. So I feel like up to this point I've just kind of been throwing spaghetti at the wall. I've just been putting out a bunch of content, a bunch of different drinks, and just trying to feel out and see what people like. But that doesn't seem to be working. So in the coming weeks, expect to see some different stuff from the Drinkin' J. Some different formats. Gonna keep the videos shorter, especially when it comes to recipe videos. I'm gonna do some videos on how to get started making drinks. I think I went into this assuming that everybody had pretty much the same equipment that I had, which I now realize after talking to some people, that is not the case. Not everybody has a drink shaker, but there's a lot of things that can be used in place of a drink shaker that work just as well. So I'm going to be doing some videos to kind of show you how to get started making these drinks. I had really hoped when I started this channel that I would see people making my drinks, posting pictures of them, or at least sending me some pictures of them, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So I don't know if y'all just don't like to drink. Or if you just don't have the tools to do it. As you can see, I'm making another margarita because it's 12:40 on Sunday afternoon. What else am I gonna do? That's what happens when you put the lid on it without the. Anyway. I just want to say thank you to everybody who has supported me, watched all my videos, and oh, look at the smoke coming off of that. Wow. Yeah, that's how you know it's cold, when you see the steam coming off of the, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but anyway, man, I'm just sitting here talking to the camera drinking margaritas, and that's pretty fun. But anyway, thanks to everybody who's watched my videos, who's liked them, who shared them. My boy Pilo, man, he's Johnny on the spot. Shared my videos every week, and I appreciate that. And I'd like to thank everybody who bought merch, who bought merchandise. Kelly bought a cup. Pilo bought a shirt. Erica bought a shirt. And oh, my boy Michael, he bought a shirt. But I just want to thank everybody who supported me so far and got me this far. I have no idea what number video this is, but I'm always trying to change up and trying to improve the channel and make it better. Add a little more lime to that. But you guys, please leave me some comments below and let me know what you like about the videos, what you don't like about the videos, and please don't just say they're great, because no matter how good you think they are, there's probably something that you would like me to do differently. So please, please, please leave me some feedback. Let me know I tell you what, do this. Go in the comments below. Tell me your favorite thing about the video, and tell me your least favorite thing about the video. Tell me anything you want to tell me about the video. Tell me drinks you'd like me to make. I know Natalie wanted me to make a spicy margarita for Cinco de Mayo, and I did that twice. But unfortunately, due to my technical difficulties, didn't make it in the main video. Now, I think I can salvage some of that, maybe make some TikToks or some reels out of that original footage from those videos, but I'll just have to get it over to the house and get it on the laptop and see what I can do with it. But this is going to be this week's video. If you've stuck around and listened to me ramble this long, I appreciate it. Yeah, here we go. If you stuck around this long in this video, if you will send me a DM on Instagram or Facebook, at The Drinking J on Instagram, or on Facebook, JA Player, if you will send me a private message and tell me, finish the lyrics of this song. Joni's on a vacation. Just tell me where Joni went on vacation to. That's all you got to do. And I will send you some merch. I will send you some stickers. If you stuck around this long and you can finish the lyrics of that song, it's actually only 2 words. You can send me those 2 words. I will send you some stickers, and I'll see what else I can round up to send to you. So, yeah, do that. Man, these margaritas are good. Instead of doing a show where I make drinks, maybe I do a show where I just sit here, drink drinks, talk to the camera. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. I know one thing. I'm sticking to this. I'm in it for the long haul. There's a lot of drinks left to make. There's a lot of videos left to make. And I am going to show you guys how you can make some drinks cheap. I know you guys think that these drinks are expensive, but limes are cheap. This is Espolón tequila. It's not super expensive. This bottle was $16.99, I think. This is Cointreau. This is pricey stuff, but triple sec works almost just as good. If I was going to use triple sec, I might use a little more. And if you really ballin', you get some Grand Marnier. But that's out of the Drinking Jay's price range right there. But Cointreau, you can substitute some triple sec. And I'll even tell you a secret. You can substitute 1-to-1 orange Gatorade for your Cointreau. Now it's going to change the color of your drink. You're not going to get this pretty margarita color. But yeah, 1-to-1 Cointreau for Gatorade, orange Gatorade. Not the citrus cooler, but the original orange Gatorade. And lime juice, fresh squeezed works good, but that pre-squeezed lime juice, by the time you mix the Cointreau and the tequila in it, it's not horrible. It's not horrible. You can make do with that. Dollar General has that. With the exception of the tequila, I could get pretty much everything I need to make this drink at the Dollar General. Our Dollar General has a little bitty produce section. They have fresh limes all the time. And as a matter of fact, they have some pretty daggum good limes. These came from Walmart. These are actually key limes. But those Dollar General limes are pretty daggum good. They have fresh lemons. They have fresh oranges. I would be willing to say that with the exception of the spirits, the tequila, the rum, the vodka, with the exception of the spirits, I could get most everything I use to make these drinks. I could get a mixing glass. Something to mix it in, some kind of shaker. Could get a glass to serve it in. I could get the garnish. I could get the fruit juice. I could get all that stuff at the Dollar General for probably under $10 if you want to know the truth about it. So don't think that making these cocktails is out of the price range of the average person, because it's not. Man, I really wish those original videos had worked out. The first one I did was amazing, but there were some audio problems. Also, I cut myself off about right here when I filmed it. I think my tripod tipped down a little bit. I think my tripod had one too many whiskey sours. The second video I did, forgot to turn on the mic on the main camera, which makes it almost impossible to sync it up with the secondary camera that does the close-ups on the drinks. And the problem with that is you have no audio for the main camera. And if I try to sync it up, then it looks like a bad 80s karate movie where I'm talking like this, but the words don't match. Anyway, that's a joke. So, man, I don't even know where I was going with that. Anyway, this has been fun. I feel like this is where I'm probably most comfortable. It's just sitting here talking to the camera. So I've got to figure out how to transfer that into my weekly videos. This is a little different, I know, and if you've stuck around this long, I appreciate it. Most of you haven't. Most of you watched the first 5 minutes and then bailed. But that's okay, because I know I'm not the most entertaining guy. Yeah. Margarita Recipe. It'll be in... I tell you what, I'm going to drop a link to my website below, and I'm going to post this recipe on the website. So you can go over to thedrinkinjay.com and you can grab this recipe. But it's really easy. It's 2 parts tequila, 1 part orange liqueur or orange Gatorade, and 1 part fresh squeezed lime juice. These pours suck. They're terrible. As you can see, I want to show you something real quick. Slide this over out of the way. As you can see, when you first tip it up, well, that one did good. There is a definite pause, and it seems to do it more with these square bottles. I don't know what the deal with that is. But the round bottles seem to do better. But I've ordered some stainless steel. I don't know if they're 285/50 pours. They're supposed to be the bomb. But remember, 2 parts tequila, 1 part orange liqueur, 1 part fresh squeezed lime juice. And if you want it to taste like your garden on a cool spring morning, you add some agave nectar. In fact, this next one, I'm going to add some of that to it. I'm going to finish this one, and then I'm going to tell y'all what the difference is. God, that's good. I just don't know how you get a better drink than that. It beats the hell out of them damn things they call margaritas at the Mexican restaurant. Let's see what we got here. Oh, look at that. Oh man, Tom Cruise would be proud. Anyway, I'm going to taste this with the agave nectar. I'm going to give you a little comparison. So it's definitely a little bit sweeter. In fact, it's a lot sweeter. It really cuts that lime juice. Wow, that's not bad. I've never actually added that. I bought this for the other 2 margaritas I made on the video, the original video, but that didn't work out. But man, that's a pretty good additive to it. It gives it just a touch of an earthy flavor, little more sweetness. If you don't like really tart drinks, you definitely need to add some of this agave nectar to it. Whew, man, a couple whiskey sours, and this is my 3rd margarita. Damn, that's good. That with the agave nectar almost tastes like lemon lime Kool-Aid. Like this could sneak up on you. Like you could make this in a half-gallon jug, and yeah, that'd sneak up on you pretty quick. That's good. Man, that's good. Yeah, I gotta slow down, or I ain't gonna be worth the shit this afternoon. Oh, something else I was gonna mention. If you will notice, even if I get to salvage some of the other footage from the original 2 videos, I don't salt the rim on my margaritas. Occasionally I will put some sugar on the rim, but for the most part I don't put anything on the rim of my margaritas. I know the salt is supposed to enhance the flavors, but I don't feel like they need enhancing. That salt, all it does is swell my hands up. I wake up the next morning and my hands are so fat, my fingers look like bratwurst, and I can't bend them because all the damn salt. So I don't salt my margaritas. I know a lot of people do, and if you like to do that, that's 100% fine. I make a drink called the Rocarita, and I'm going to do a video on that. It's made with Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock. It's made with his Terramana tequila. Do a drink called the Rocarita, and I rim the glass of it with mandarin orange flavored sugar, and it's pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie to you. That sugar, that rock candy sugar, which is basically what it is, just crushed up rock candy, it goes so well with that whole margarita vibe that yeah, it works. It works. But as far as the salt goes, I am not a huge fan of the salt on my margaritas. I feel like a lot of people are that way, but they just feel like they need to drink their margaritas with salt on them. But hey, you do you, boo.